have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon, you're going about it the wrong way.
We're just enjoying the sunshine.
Is that what they're calling wine these days?
I didn't drink, though. Yeah, Tyrion's
Not
a
the
cool dude.
finest arbor red, but a favorite of my sister's. Quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me. Though that's hardly surprising.
In character, she wouldn't
We found
say
it in
anything.
that bush.
Lord Tyrion.
Strange it should find its way into a bush. If Cersei knew you had this wine, she'd drown you in it. You must know what risks are worth taking, especially if you wish to have an alliance with me. Things have changed.
I didn't say anything.
My
I
father
didn't
has
even do
recently taken an
anything.
interest in Ironwood. Most of the Royal Navy went up in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill?
He's hired a pair of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the Ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know much about the man, but judging by his up-jumped sellswords, negotiating with him won't be pleasant.
You can't trust Lord Whitehill.
I don't intend to. Come with me. These men think I have no choice but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a Forester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months.
Yeah, he's a
My
rambunctious
lady.
devil. Sometimes his ideas are not the best for everybody. But I think we might actually want to do this.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous.
Courtesy in a merchant. Like finding gold in your chamber pot. Apologies, my lady.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
She's a
Let's
lady,
go
Lord
offensive on
Andros.
this.
My name is Mira Forrester.
Mira Forrester?
Why are you here?
A fair question.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone. This is no place for a Forrester.
I'm here to sell our Ironwood, my lord.
Oh, really?
Andros. I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord
You
Tyrion.
spoke, I listened. Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider her offer first. Now, if you'll excuse us,
This might get me in trouble.
You're
I don't
going to
know what's
dismiss?
gonna
Can't
come of
do
this.
I assure you I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think so.
Lord Whitehill will hear of this. He's not a man to take such matters lightly. Nor am I.
That's enough, Andros.
Yeah, you stand down.
Lord Tyrion.
Lord Tyrion, do let me know when you've come to a decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen.
To be honest, I didn't think they'd just go away. I thought we'd
Ah,
all
well,
sit together and
that was
come
fun.
to an arrangement.
Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
My lord?
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition?
Okay.
Had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
My family can supply all that the crown needs.
You're suggesting the Foresters be our sole supplier of Ironwood. Lord Whitehill will be left in the cold. If he wishes to sell to the Crown, he'll have to do so through your family. You will have him at your mercy. Or you'll bring your houses to open war.
Don't like the sound of that.
You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
With you as a partner, that won't happen.
As Master of Coin, I can do many things, but sending an army to the north is not one of them. However, I know your house needs this.
Could persuade Bolton.
I'll consider the arrangement.
The thing is, why I'm thinking this is a good idea. The Boltons have to listen to the crown, but they don't really care if the Ironwood comes from the Foresters or the Whitehill. Maybe there's some kind of arrangement between Ramsay and Whitehill, but even Ramsay, even though he killed Ethan and stuff, he doesn't even hold much power at all. He's just a lapdog to his father. So once Bolton, Roose Bolton that is, once he tells him to step away and let the Foresters handle things, because that's what the crown says, then he'll just have to listen. I don't think the Whitehills would then go on and betray the Boltons or go against their wishes. You've seen how what kind of sniveling cowards they are. They're just benefactors to the whole thing, and to the north, of course, being put down, of course, and Bolton being in power. So I think this should work out if, and that's the big if Tyrion manages to exert enough pressure on the Boltons.
Of course, you'd have to do something for me in return.
I knew it.
Don't worry. The terms will be fair.
I need more than that.
That's not exactly what I said, Mira.
I'll have an answer for you soon enough.
Okay then.
We have an understanding then.
Thank you, my lord.
This will either be very good for both of us, or very bad for you. For your sake, I hope it's the former.
My lady.
Going all in with Tyrion. And this is the continuation of the Asha story. We haven't seen him since the first episode since the first part of episode 2. So the Lost Legion is still on hotel. I'm drawing a blank here who the Lost Legion actually are. Maybe they're Yunkai soldiers, I don't know. By the way, Yunkai, as part of the Free
They were
Cities...
headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You're coming with us then?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
Guess I can lead them.
I can lead an army.
I know you can. I've always known it. Your father was blind to that.
I don't think
None of
Beskar
that
would
matters
want to
without
lead an army.
sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
I mean, not for me
What about
anyway.
Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll figure something out.
Not exactly a plan, though, is it?
Don't worry, he'll get it done.
sure it'll be fine, Malcolm. Don't worry.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
Why
Can't
bring it
afford
up
any
then?
distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
Veska, you don't have to come. You could head to Astapor or even Karth.
No, I'm coming. Nothing there I can't handle.
Not if it puts us at risk. Oh shit. Thank you. I didn't have my hand on the keyboard. I think they're speaking Dothraki. Could be some other language though. I don't know. He really should have seen through those holes.
Just one more we'll have to kill later.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher. It won't be easy.
Let's just get that army. I'm ready.
I don't really know though
Good
how
lad.
they're gonna try to get the army though.
Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
It's not looking good. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna draw this scene out. Let's just keep going. We'll talk about the Free City some other time. However, King's Landing is full of spies. That's been hinted at many, many times. I think Sarah might be one. I'm pretty sure that servant boy we talked to the other day, he's probably one. I should probably just call out.
Hello?
Are these her chambers? Just open them. Yeah, those are her chambers, definitely. Or would they keep the door open? What? Okay. Probably the Whitehills rummaging around, I think. So yeah, I'm thinking they just wanna threaten her or kind of show her who's boss or something. Yeah, first of all, spies everywhere. Let's just get this out of the way. Everybody is spying on everybody else. There's even somebody sitting on the small council, the council to the king, who's called Master of Whisperers, who has a spy network throughout the city. I hope we gotta get to meet him. So I'm very cautious about anything I say. And maybe Sarah, I don't even know who she might be spying for. That whole story about being a flowers, basically a bastard, it's just too convenient. And of course she then tells me as a favor, please let me get closer to Marjorie. She might even be a spy of Cersei's or a spy of Joffrey's or anybody else. I don't know. I don't trust her at all. So yeah, I promised her I don't know, let her get closer to Marjorie, but I'm not gonna do it actually. Okay, about this mess here though. Look at all this stuff, please.
Why would someone do this?
Well, I just wanna scare you, that's all. I wonder if I could have handled this differently with Tyrion. Probably not. They'd have like assumed at least that she was there because Tyrion was the one suggesting it. I could have answered, "Oh yeah, I was dragged here by Tyrion," but they wouldn't have listened. Okay. The mementos
Everything's
are still there.
here.
Yeah. That's good. Why aren't there any locks on these doors?
The letters from my family. What would someone want with them?
What does that say?
Was someone going through my books?
Didn't quite read the title there. Of course, that's the note. Probably not from the White Hills. Let's see.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
The imp being Tyrion, of course. Huh.
There. That should
Intriguing.
last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord. You might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir,
I'll make sure she knows.
it cannot hurt. Most ladies her age.
Enough, Maester. When we last spoke of Elena, you said you'd push to get her father's army. And so you must. Just remember that she'll want to see gentleness in you too. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice, but this is an important day for all of us.
Thank you, Mother. This advice well taken.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
My lord, she's here.
This is gonna be a tightrope I have to walk here.
Roderick?
There she is.
You look... You're really...
I know, I'm unspeakably handsome.
I see you haven't lost your sense of humor.
No, just two limbs and half a face.
Okay, so they do have feelings for each other. That's not even a given here. Most marriages, at least between lords, were political in nature.
So, here we are. I'm glad to see you up and about.
How have you been, Elena?
Oh, it's been quiet, I suppose. Times have certainly been difficult, but I'm well. Thank you for asking. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I'm getting better every day. Might be a while before we dance again, though.
I'm glad to hear you're recovering. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me.
Aww.
But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with soldiers. Whitehill soldiers. They seemed angry. Violent. They said... some terrible things.
I accidentally starved them, I'm
Whitehills
sorry.
are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to assure our loyalty.
I don't know what's going on
I'm
between
going to
the
be
Boltons
honest with you,
and
Roderick.
Whitehills.
I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family...
Come on, Elena.
My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. He wants me to call it off.
We can't let him do that to us.
I'm not powerless here, Roderick. If I told him I thought this marriage was wise, he'd listen. And frankly, I'm torn. I don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the Wardens of the North.
I know things may look bad, but I won't let our houses fall.
I wish I could stand by you, Roderick, but I have to be practical.
Elena.
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything? Even for you.
Let's be practical. When we defeat the Whitehills, I'll give your father half of our Ironwood Forest.
That's worth a fortune, Roderick.
We'll pay it to secure this alliance.
It's all politics.
I'll need to discuss it with father, but...
I'll let them have the woods than the Whitehills.
Yes. I think this will convince him. Perhaps we'll remain allies after all.
Deepest apologies,
Yes.
my lord. I tried to stop him, but
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family.
Our houses will be joined, in fact. And we will stand proudly beside them.
Can I change your mind? You can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
Get out. Now.
How rude of you. Your mother's the one who invited me here.
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
Brian belongs at that funeral. With his family.
Not until I'm certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now, I hear you're ordering them around, and refusing to feed them. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
Fine. Let's talk this through.
How about I talk and you fucking listen? So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was a dismissive little shit. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters.
What?
Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother.
Fuck you.
I'm not kissing your ring. Do what you must.
Fine. I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see him.
No, please.
And because of your defiance, I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood.
You can't do that.
Ramsay Snow
I know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest Ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his Ironwood, he won't care. Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Should have threatened him with Glenmore.
Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
What a miserable son of a bitch. But he has Ryan, that's a problem.
He's gonna make things difficult for both of us, isn't he? I'm glad you didn't let him humiliate you.
You'd put your pride ahead of your family.
He's gonna do anything he
What's poor
wants
Ryan going
anyway.
to think? That we've abandoned him?
We can't afford to show weakness, Mother.
It would have been a minor sacrifice.
You don't understand.
My lord, are you well?
This fight isn't over. Not even close.